It's Leanne from Pure Country hanging out with the one and only Nate Smith. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in today.
Nice to see you too. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. I love the hat.
Thank you. You know, I just got it, and I'm so happy to have another one because my other one is totally nasty now. I've worn it a million times. It stinks. It's sweaty, and it sits somewhere else. So I need a new one. You know.
So if I were to go through your tour bus right now, rifle through your clothes, what's the one thing that you pack the most of?
Probably graphic T-shirts. T-shirts. My favorite one is Beavis and Butthead. Mm-hmm. Got to represent the boys, you know. It's a little nostalgic, you know.
Can you do any impersonations?
I'm not. It wouldn't be worth it. It's off camera. I'll try, but I just
We'll save that for behind the scenes
please.
Later. You do have a Led Zeppelin T-shirt. You rock a really good band tee. You have a good selection of band tees.
I like doing the band tee thing. It's kind of fun. It's on brand, you know.
Definitely under like a Levi's black denim jacket. Is perfect.
I just got a Levi's jacket, or actually it's a Wrangler jacket, and it says World on Fire on the back of it that they gave to me at the ACMs. I love it so much. It's like custom, and I might wear it tonight. We'll see.
Okay, let's talk about the ACMs really quickly before we dive into your album, because you're at the ACMs, and I heard that you desperately want to meet Garth Brooks.
I desperately want to, but I want to be a weirdo about it. I just like I could like walk up and be like, hey man, but I want it to happen organically. Mm-hmm. I want to be peeing next to him in the bathroom and be like, what's up, G? You know, and he might just say like, we're peeing, let's not talk. But I don't know, you know, something like that would be.
Of all scenarios that you could pick,
that's a real bonding for men. It really is. And
it's a shared experience.
Yeah. So.
Now you are, of course, in Toronto right now playing 2 shows at the legendary Horseshoe Tavern. How did it go last night?
It was sold out, packed. It was just amazing. Like hearing people sing songs from the new album that I've never heard them sing back before was like absolutely incredible.
I saw you were meeting a ton of fans as well. You were signing, speaking of denim jackets, you were signing denim jackets. How awesome is it to get some FaceTime one-on-one with those fans?
The best. Because, you know, if they're there for the VIP and they paid extra and everything like that, you know that they are like fully like in support of my songs and my music and me as an artist. So it's like getting a chance to thank them is the best thing ever. So, yeah.
So did last night, I heard through the grapevine, you're potentially considering buying a house up here in Canada. Did last night help push you a little bit further to make that purchase?
It didn't hurt. I love Canada so much, and I would love to have a place up here, maybe in like the Muskokas. So yeah.
Close to Tim Hortons. I heard you're a big Cap fan.
Yeah, because if you go too far up there, they're far and few between. And I'm like, I can't have that. You know, I need to have a Tim Hortons within 5 minutes for sure. So I need my vanilla dip first thing in the morning.
I'm glad you went vanilla dip. I'm a big sprinkle gal as well. So
I like the way it like cuts the roof of your mouth a little bit. Like it's like it cuts so good.
Hey, we're here.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to be back in Toronto later on this summer playing at Budweiser Stage, which is our outdoor amphitheater. I heard that is a bucket list venue for one of your bandmates.
It is. So Stefan, my guitar player, grew up 15 minutes from here. So that's going to be really special for him and his family and stuff. And I'm really excited to meet Dean Brody. Like, I've never met the guy, and I know he's a legend here and stuff. So it's going to be really cool.
Now, speaking about getting you moving to Canada, that guy right there, that is a true Canadian.
Yeah.
So what would be a bucket list venue for you then?
I think it's going to be cliche because you guys probably already know, but Red Rocks is obviously a thing that I would love to do. And I have no shame in that because it just seems so like, I don't know, epic.
It's so picturesque. Where else do you get a backdrop like that? The Reds, the way that the seats come in. It's amazing.
It's so cool. I would love to do it.
Yeah. Well, we have to congratulate you on the release of your debut self-titled album. It's out now, and the deluxe version. Hello, that's amazing.
I just went for it.
Yeah, I love it. And I checked the charts. It is sitting at number 6 on Billboard Country Albums chart. How fantastic does it feel to get it out there and have that reaction, that connection with your listeners?
Just a big old fat, you know, like, because you just never know, you know. I mean, you're putting your art out there, and people might not like it. And, you know, you put your heart into it and stuff. But to see people like it is really, really special to me. You know, you hope, you know.
And you mentioned your brand new Wrangler jacket says World on Fire on the back.
Yes.
You just announced that's going to be your next single.
Next radio single. I can't believe I have another song coming to radio.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so cool. Like, so lucky.
So how did you decide on the song, and tell us the story behind World on Fire?
Yeah, I mean, it was a close toss-up. To be totally honest, it was really between Wreckage and World on Fire. But I think it's good to have another like up-tempo. We're going into summer right now, and I think it's going to be important. People are going to want to party and get on their boats and all that kind of stuff. They want to fire something up loud and fun, and I think that's a good song for it. But in my life, there's been a theme of fire. you know, because I come from a town that burned down when I was there, all that stuff. And I wrote a song called Wildfire. That was my first one that I put out. And this song, it's about a relationship, but like being burned down in a sense. So it kind of, there's definitely things that I've taken from that fire and stuff that are in World on Fire. So like things like, I don't know my way around anymore. I can't see through the smoke, all that kind of stuff. That's all from that fire, but like in a relationship, you know? Yeah.
Wow, that's really very impactful. And you can hear your voice. You have this texture, but this warmth to your voice. And you can, now I'm going to go back and listen to that song in a different way. That's amazing.
Like that's part of this town or something, you know? But it's also a relationship. What?
Yeah. And you're talking about summer and drinking songs. What would be 5 o'clock? You're going to hit the patio. You just had a hard week. What are you going to drink on the patio?
I could just go for an ice cold beer. That'd just be good. I'm pretty basic.
Yeah.
As the night goes on, there'll be some Jack Daniels peppered in there a few times.
Okay. How'd I know that? I would have brought some for you. Got you warmed up for the show tonight.
We have time still.
Now, when it comes to World on Fire, I have to ask, is your mom, Karen, a fan?
Of World on Fire?
Yeah.
My mom is such a fan. She's
Yeah?
a fan of everything. And she'll go into like bars and stuff, and she'll like text me like, I got this random girl that like downloaded your album. She loves it, Nate. I'm like, thank you, Mom. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. She's like, he'll send you a picture. She'll send a picture of her and this person and stuff. I'm like, you know, just a big fan, big old fan.
How does your mom feel about that impersonation of her?
She kind of knows about it, and she kind of doesn't know about it a little bit. And we tease my mom a lot, you know, like me and my family. So.
Well, I had to bring up your mom because your mom's name is Karen. My mom's name is also Karen.
Really?
And during the pandemic, I've never seen my mom so heartbroken as when she found out about the Karen nickname and stereotype. She was so confused. How did your mom react to that sort of story as it unfolded?
Well, she tried to tell us that she wasn't one of those. And I'm like,
that means you are one.
No, she's like, she just doesn't care. She's like, whatever, I'm just doing me, you know?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Karen Smith.
Karen.
Yeah.
And a Karen, and like when you're hiking with a C, my mom's actually K, but like when you're hiking, a Karen is like a rock formation that they'll set up that helps you navigate your way through the trail. So in a sense, like your mom's like the navigator that, you know what I mean, helps you through life. That's how I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a future song that we're working on?
Dear Karen or something? Or...
Yeah, Mother's Day next year. I'm thinking about it already. Now, I have a couple random questions I'd love to throw at you and just do fast facts with Nate Smith. Okay. I know at most times you probably have several different playlists on your phone.
Yeah.
Give me one song that is on a playlist that would surprise people right now.
Ooh, should I get my phone out really quick? Is that okay if I do that?
Yeah.
Here, actually.
Absolutely. Like, I'm on a big Jimi Hendrix kick right now.
I'll show you. This one has been a repeat for like 2 days straight.
Okay.
It is called Money on the Dash by Ellie Duhay and Wathan.
And how did you come across this song?
Show you a little clip here. Really good.
You know, when I say song that would surprise people, is that what you're playing on the tour bus? Is that what gets you pumped up before a show?
I love dance music. Like, I genuinely love dance music, EDM, all that kind of stuff. So I'm a huge fan. Because, like, my mom taught aerobics growing up. So she's a Zumba instructor now. But, like, she taught aerobics, and she would play, like, these, like, 90s dance, like, anthems, like, I Got the Power, and like all these like pump up the jam up, and I just kind of, it inspired me, you know. So I think that there's still that influence.
Totally. And when you hear it, you're brought back.
Let's go.
Do you wear the neon like leotards with it?
I do not.
No,
I do not. Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Yeah. You just wanted.
I am really disappointed, Nate. Come on.
It's not very country. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, next question for you. I heard that you are a hopeless romantic.
What? Who told you that?
And I'd like to know if you are a fan of rom-coms.
Maybe.
And what your favorite one would be.
Oh, geez. 4 Christmases, maybe.
Great movie.
So good. I like anything Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Couples Retreat.
Okay, yeah.
That's really good.
So because you have All Right, All Right, All Right on your album, I just assumed maybe you'd go Matthew McConaughey, maybe Mine is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So, you know.
That's a good one.
But I'm glad that we're on the same rom-com.
No, for sure. And I'll give them all a shot. You know, it's all good. It's entertaining. So, you know things.
Right now in the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville, there's an exhibit all about Chris Stapleton. His childhood baseball glove is in there. which I didn't really know that he grew up playing baseball. That was new to me. What is a hobby or something you like or you're passionate about that people might not know about that might end up in your exhibit in the future?
Maybe I like to go backpacking and camping. That's something that I just love to do. So maybe there's like a tent in there. I don't know how they'll do that, or like my pocket rocket stove or something.
Okay,
We'll see.
next time I get mad when I'm camping, putting up the tent and the poles don't fit.
Don't fit.
I'm gonna call you.
Yeah. Just it's all part of the experience, you know. But I got good gear, so where when I go out there, it feels like luxury, even though it's because you're in the middle of nowhere, you know. But I got a nice pad and sleeping bag. I want to be comfortable out there. That's the key.
Okay.
Being comfortable. Yeah.
On your album, you have a song called Under My Skin. Taking the song title literally, what gets under your skin? What is a pet peeve of yours?
I have so many.
Where do we start?
Being rushed. That's a big one. Phones going off in the middle of interviews. I'm just joking. I'm trying to think, Taylor.
Mine is a shopping carts that get left in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh, God.
The corral's right there. Put it away, sir.
Have you seen the card narc?
No.
Look it up.
Okay.
As soon as we're done. The YouTube card narc. He goes around and he like literally goes, sir, you left your card out. And they get really mad at him and stuff. And he throws a bumper sticker magnet on their car that says, I'm an idiot and I don't care about people's, if they can park, whatever it is. And they freak out. They get in his face and stuff. Card narc.
Can I be the Canadian version of card narc? That's me.
So funny. It is so funny. I'd love to do like some pranks up here with you guys sometimes or something. Like I'm a big prank guy.
Okay.
So we got to do something. Anything
that comes to mind that you've done that you can share on camera?
I think we should just do a cart narc version. Yeah.
Amazing. 2 questions left for you. I know that you spent, or I should say, you grew up in Paradise, California. You spent a ton of time in Nashville, and now you're sort of back and forth between California and Nashville a little bit.
Yeah, well, actually, the only people left in California is my sister. My dad, brother, mom, grandparents all moved to Idaho. So my dad's a few hours from the Canadian border up there. So, yeah, that's where everyone's at.
So when you're on tour, at this point in your career, at this point in your life with people moving and you being in Nashville so much, what do you consider a hometown show now? Does that change?
No. So I'm playing Silver Dollar Fair in Chico, California, which is right by Paradise. That's still a hometown show. I'd say I'd still consider Northern California, like where I'm from, you know.
How often did you get back there?
Not enough. I'm going this month, though. Got a little show there.
Memorial Day or?
The 28th or something like that, or?
It sounds like Memorial.
Towards the end of the month, yeah. I'll be there.
Oh, fantastic.
For sure. I can't wait, so.
And last question for you. I don't know if you're going to be able to answer this or if you'll plead the fifth, but so far in your career.
Where's it going? Where's this going?
Who is the nicest Canadian that you've met so far?
In my career? Mm-hmm. You want it to be you, huh?
No. Artist-wise, people in the industry.
Do you want me to say you?
We have people behind the scenes pointing cameras. I don't
know which one we should do. I mean, they're great too, but...
I wasn't sure.
All right, I got the answer.
Okay.
It's Warren Kopnick. He's such a little sweetheart to me. He holds my hand and he takes me places and kisses me when I'm scared. And, Warren's a dear friend.
I think he's blushing over there.
He's a close second though. Sill's a close second here.
Well, Nate, thank you so much for stopping in and seeing us here in the Pure Country offices today. We really appreciate it.
Hey, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for all the love on Whiskey On You. You guys have changed my life. It means the world to me. It really does. So I couldn't have done this without you. Yeah, I mean it.